Hi, parents. Most of you know me by now, but my name is Kelly Svensson. I'm the principal here at Monroe Elementary School. And as my recent email stated, we've shifted now from an in-person back to school night to virtual. So all the principals in the district are making these videos for parents just to give you a little bit of information about the schedule, about our staff members. And from there, you will meet next Thursday, September 9th with the school teachers. So here's my little spiel for you. So it is Thursday, September 9th. Preschool through second grade is going to run from 6 o'clock to 6:45. From 6 to 6:30, you will receive a link from your actual classroom teacher. And then from 6:30 to 6:45, you'll have the opportunity to visit a classroom of your choice, which would be like our non-traditional classroom teachers, for example, special education teachers or reading or specials. Third through fifth is going to mirror that same schedule, but it's going to be from 7 to 7:45. So 7 to 7:30, you're with teachers, and then at 7:30, you have your choice. I will email you the link for choices sometime on Wednesday when we're back to school, once everyone has their links put together. And so like I said, at that time, you can just choose which links, if any, you'd like to join, or which classrooms, if any, you'd like to join. A little bit about Monroe Elementary. This is our mission statement, so I won't read that to you, but in general, here at Monroe Elementary School, we not only are proud of the fact that we develop really critical thinkers and writers and mathematicians and strong readers, but we take pride in the fact that we help develop just really good human beings. So we work together with parents to make sure that our students here are having empathy for other and showing compassion for sure. And one way we do that is through our motto, work hard and be kind. Someone taught me this, and so I've been sharing it with the Monroe Elementary School community since my time here, that every single day we tell kids, work hard and be kind, and we say we need to work hard in and outside of school, on ourselves and with others, and we are kind to our school, to ourselves, and to others. And if we do all of these things, our school runs really smoothly. So this is the message that we give to kids every day, and these are the things that we teach into when things happen. Okay, so I don't do this alone. We have a big Monroe L family here, and there's a lot of important people that help me make the school great. So first, I'd like to introduce you to Mrs. Cotter, Jamie Cotter. She's actually our new special education secretary. She just started literally like Tuesday, or this past Tuesday. And then we have Miss Martino and Miss Zuri, or Enza and Nancy, as you guys would know them. And the three of them combined help our office run very smoothly. And many of you know Mrs. Monaco, our school nurse, or you will probably at some point this school year. She is wonderful. She is the best school nurse in the world, and we are very lucky to have her. Then we have three custodians. Mr. Mosey is our head custodian. He's amazing. He does anything we need him to do, and he helps the school sparkle. And he has a team, Mr. Mike and Mr. T, as the kids call them, and they both are amazing too and help around here make it nice and clean. And then we have Miss Lisa and Miss Kathy. So if your students are buying lunch, they know that they know these two lovely ladies because they are who help serve them lunch during the school day, and they're also an important members of our community. So we have a new building substitute this year. You might recognize her. The kids call her Miss V. She is a parent, though, here as well. And she is our building sub, so she's here every day, and she has a different assignment. But if there's a teacher out, she might cover that teacher or paraeducator. We also have a building intern this year. The kids know her as Miss Hagerman. Right now, she's actually beginning her student teaching. She'll be doing student teaching for the first 10 weeks of school. She's assigned to Mrs. Palmieri's class in 5th grade. But then after that, she'll be with us the remainder of the year, and she'll be, doing a variety of things, subbing, but supporting students in different ways too. So your kids will definitely get to know her throughout the year, or both of these people throughout the year. Then we are welcoming back Officer John. So many of you know he used to be our SRO here. He retired from the Monroe Police Department, and now he is looking for a job out of retirement. So we had an armed school security officer position open, and of course we invited him back for that. So here he is in his ASSO uniform. And then we do have two people who support with social emotional health. Mrs. Sacco, many of you already know, she's our school counselor. She does developmental guidance lessons monthly in everyone's classroom in K-5. And then we also are welcoming Mrs. Sussman. She is our new school psychologist in K-5. She just started this past week as well. So welcome, Mrs. Sussman. Then we have our reading supports. Mrs. Kovachik's on the left and Mrs. McCauley. Mrs. McCauley is our reading consultant, and Ms. Kovachik actually does a little bit of both reading and math. She's an interventionist. And then we knew this year we hired Mrs. Komornick. She is a math interventionist. So she supports and will be starting to pull some small groups of kids who need math support. But right now she's pushing into classrooms. So, and a variety of grade levels, K-5. So many of your kids will get to know her as well. And then, of course, we can't forget our specials teachers. We have Mrs. Anderson for art, Mr. Cole for PE, Mrs. O'Grady for music, and Mrs. Berube. You should know Mrs. Berube is not here full-time anymore. Unfortunately, we are sharing her with Stepney, unfortunately for us, fortunately for Stepney. So she splits her time. So she's only here 2.5 days per week. We are hoping to hire a librarian to fill in those extra 2.5 days because we are definitely missing some instruction from our library media specialist realm. So, but anyway, these are our special teachers. And then we have some special education teachers. These are our K-5 ones. We have Mrs. Emerson, Mrs. McHugh, Mrs. Rubis, and Mrs. Ostroff. And then we have some specialized supports. So these people could help anyone in the building. They offer suggestions and advice, and because they sort of have specialized roles. However, they also have a very specific caseload of kids that they see on a weekly or daily basis. So we have Miss Alex in speech and language, Miss Madeira for she teaches students who are learning English as a second language. This is Miss Rosa. Her name is Arashima Rosa. She's our occupational therapist. The kids call her Miss Rosa. And then this is Miss Carla, the kids call her. She is our physical therapist. Both our OT and PT are hired through Constellation Services. And then we do have some behavioral supports. So we have Miss Beavis. She is our BCBA, which is a board certified behavior analyst. She helps us when we have kids who are struggling a little bit with behavior and we need her advice. And then Mr. Kieran is sort of an extension of her, and he is technically called a behavior technician, but he supports kids, and he's just a really good asset to the building for sure. And I put this picture of Mr. Kieran and I and a former 5th grade student because Mr. Kieran and I are famous for playing soccer together with the kids. We do it sometimes as a reward or things like that. So we're looking to get back out on the soccer field at some point this year for sure. And then there's additional people that support our preschool staff that you should know about. So if your child is in pre-K, they will also know Mrs. Kasmeyer, who's a speech and language pathologist, Mrs. Cotis, our school psychologist for pre-K. Mrs. Mann is a behavior technician that just works with pre-K. And then Mrs. Silva, I feel bad for Mrs. Silva. She is our art teacher, but only for the pre-K. So a lot of people don't even know her. She's here 3 days a week, just a couple, like maybe an hour and a half a week teaching the pre-K students. So I wanted to make sure the pre-K parents knew who she was as well. And we have so many paraeducators, I couldn't even take pictures of them, but we have lots of them who support your students, and hopefully the classroom teachers will be sharing who they are because they all have specific assignments where they work throughout the school day. And we couldn't do this job without them. So thank you to all our paraeducators for sure. Communication from me this year. You can expect to get a Monroe L Tell, which is a newsletter. It's usually just a couple pages long, mostly pictures, things like that. I just give you little updates about what's happening here at school. So be on the lookout for that, and please do read it. Another place you can get communication is on our Facebook page at Monroe L Connecticut. We tend to just put pictures and little blips here and there. We try to do it as often as we can just so you get some insights. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, they say, right? So you can see what's happening here at school. And as you know, or should know, I read the story All Are Welcome to all of our K-5 classes. I will be making it around to preschool as well. But truly, honestly, our message here is that everyone is welcome here. There's crazy things going on in the world today, and that is not what we believe in at Monroe Elementary. At Monroe Elementary, we believe that everyone deserves respect and compassion and empathy. And so everyone here is welcome and everyone here is loved. And that's certainly the message that we give to our kids. And last but not least, I just want to remind you that I'm here for you. Please email me. That's the best way. I mean, you're welcome to call as well. I'm just not always in my office, but emailing me is best. Here's my email. Do not reply to the school messengers that I sent because they go to a do not reply list and I do not see those. So email me at this address below and I would be happy to respond to you. And that's really it for tonight. I hope that everyone has a really good night, and I hope that you enjoy meeting with the teachers. And if you have any more questions, just reach out. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.